Where does energy come from? Sleep. Okay, sleep. How many of you have had 8 hours sleep at times and we're still exhausted? Make some noise if you know what I'm talking about. How many of you have had a day when you were totally exhausted, had no sleep, and boom, something happened, and you were so excited and you're awake for hours? Who's had a day like that? Say aye. So energy is a habit. Stay standing. Energy is a habit. So we want to train a new habit of our energy. And when you don't feel it, you can snap into it by demand. And after a while, you won't have to demand it, it'll just be there for you. But most people, especially post-COVID, their energy is much lower. Everybody around you is lower, so you don't even notice it. So we want to raise the standard. And the way to do it is start measuring. If you're in business, listen to me now. I'm fortunate enough now to have 114 companies. We do $9 billion in business across all my companies. I started with nothing, I had no business background. But I recognize business as patterns. People as patterns. But the most important pattern to start with is energy. So when I learned these things, I was able to make huge changes in those areas. What I want to show you is how fast that can change. But to do it, it's just not like, well, this is how I feel. If that's how I felt, I wouldn't be up this morning with you because I didn't get enough sleep. I can't do that. I owe you to give you everything. You owe yourself to give yourself everything. So you do it by demand, by snapping out of it. And the way you do it is by movement. Emotion, hear me now. Emotion is created by motion. The way you move determines the way you feel. And when I say the way you move, that includes your face. You have 37 different muscles in your face, 37. This is the largest area of unemployment in the country. Because most people use the same facial expressions all day long, and so they have the same feelings. If you, just for a second, put a giant smile on your face, silly smile, so much so that even if you're young, you get little crinkles by your eyes. Silly smile, crazy smile. Now, when you do that, your biochemistry will change. It floods your brain with endorphins. If you drop your head and your shoulders and your arms and breathe shallow, you'll go in a much different state, won't you? But most of us aren't aware of the patterns. So let's just do something incredibly simple. If you're at home and there's somebody with you, you can do this with a person. If there's not somebody with you, you can just look at the screen and challenge somebody by screen. But for those of you in the room, turn to somebody next to you and go, I own you. Go ahead. No, say, I own you. No, I own you. No, I own you. All right, now, let me explain what that means. I have more energy than you, you low energy being.